Hello guys, I am Marco.
And I'm Stefan.
And this is the second review of the night. We're very excited. We've been drinking a lot of beer. And we are now going to drink one of the best beers brewed in the Midwest.
Boulevard Smokestack Series Tank 7. Before we get to that, quick introduction. Again, we're Marco and Stefan from Leaf and Hops, a lounge here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And this series is all about exploring different craft beers throughout the United States and the world. And so, what do we got here today? Boulevard Brewing Company is a company based out of Kansas City, Missouri. The wrong side of the Kansas River for all the Jayhawk Nation out there. And, it sucks to be a Tiger. I really apologize for that. But they make great beer, and because of that, they get on this show. The Smokestack Series is their limited release, more artisanal series. It has a rotating portfolio. It actually includes one of my favorite beers of all time, the Rye on Rye. If you ever get a chance to try that guy out, absolutely delicious. And today we're very privileged to crack open this Tank 7. It's a farmhouse ale, a Saison. Marco, do you want to talk a little bit about what characteristics a Saison typically has?
Yeah, Saisons are generally fruity, have floral notes, and very heavy citrus and spice tones. The farmhouse ale or Saison is a super complex and light beer. They're generally all session beers, but have, like I said, just a very absurd amount of complexity to them. They're beautiful. They're great. I love them.
Yeah, typically they have a little bit of cloves and banana to them. This guy is very high carbonation, as you can see. Gives a lot of head. And one of the things I really enjoy about Saisons is they typically have a higher alcohol content, but they do a really good job of integrating it throughout all the different flavor profiles. This guy actually has an 8.5%. Yeah, Marco, do you want to start us off, see what you smell?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of citrus, maybe mild floral. Again, like straight grapefruit. A little maltiness, almost caramel smell to it.
Yeah, I definitely get like lemon on the nose, get grapefruit on the nose, almost like some green. It's really interesting. I'm excited to try it out.
Go for it. It's all you, dude.
Trying it out.
I tricked him. You may be wondering why we're wearing the same clothes. It's because we did another review already. Little fun fact. The reason why Tank 7 is so good is because it's brewed in their Boulevard's infamous Tank number 7, which is coated every day with special spices from the Malabar Islands. According to Kansas lore, Tank 7 was actually formed out of a tank in World War II that traveled across half of Poland. I'm probably going to cut some of this out. Got Tank 7.
I got a little bit of Tank 7. I love this beer. I seriously love this beer. It is simply awesome. To me, it is like a very Belgium type style. You definitely get the alcohol layers folded into it. There's a strong malt presence, which is how they get the alcohol content up there is with the grain bill, and it just gives a great sweetness to it. Piercing through that sweetness, through that caramel malt, you're getting lots of citrus hops, particularly grapefruit taste. I still get the lemon, maybe a little bit of green on the hop flavor. Almost no bitterness. I mean, very, very low, very, very much pulled back. I love this beer. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is phenomenal. Like I said, I love Saisons. I think Tank 7 stands out of almost any Saison I've ever had. It, like Seven was saying, the hops, Kiss floral notes. The floral notes are spicy. The floral notes are soft. Combined with the lemon, it's really like lemongrass is really what I get out of it. On top of that, so the beginning is the malt. In the citrus notes, we're talking grapefruit, we're talking the floral notes, lemongrass, and it transitions and it gets lighter as the complexity allows so much sweetness to go through. That's not from malt, it's not bready. It's the sweetness is from like apples and pears. It's fruity.
Yeah, and I think I was thinking about it. I think normally hops present themselves as more bitter, and with this beer, you don't get bitterness, but you do get a sense of tartness, though. And I think that's where the hops really contribute to all those complexity of flavors. And, yeah, it's really good. On the palate, pretty low dryness or astringency. The body itself, pretty mouth-coating.
Yeah, it's really full-bodied for light beer.
As
which
mentioned,
is always impressive.
Yeah. As I mentioned earlier, the carbonation is definitely pretty high. Retains the head pretty well. It's just sitting on there. The length, really strong aftertaste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just stays. It's a very medium. We're talking, I would say probably like 25, 29 seconds.
29.5, yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I don't fucks with milliseconds.
All right. Well, do you got a number for it? What do you give it?
Yeah, I have to give it a 10. It's so damn good. It's so good.
Yeah, I am right there with you. I give it probably a 9.5. The only reason I kind of take it back a little bit is I do feel that, at least for me, it might be a little too sweet to give it that full 10. But I am never disappointed whenever I order this beer. I'm never disappointed when a friend brings it to dinner. Marco strongly disagrees with my 10 that I give, or 9.5.
It's a 10.
Yeah, if you enjoy sweeter beers, if you enjoy complex beers, if you enjoy something that definitely opens the door in terms of florals and citrus, like you hear all these types of words that beers are describing, you're like, what the heck, how is that possible?
Yeah.
Check this out. This will definitely introduce you to a whole new world of brewing. And I just want to say thank you one last time to Boulevard Brewing Company. You guys rocked it this time. So with that, lastly, I just want to remind everyone, this week we are doing a deal on Tank 7. If you guys want to try it out in our lounge, $2 for a whole one, which is a steal. It's an awesome price, especially for a beer of this quality. And the reason we do that is, again, because we want you guys to be able to experience this beer firsthand. And for those viewing this in the future after that, please do, if you were interested at all in beer reviews, if you're interested in all getting awesome deals, subscribe to our email list, and that way you'll never miss one of the reviews. So with that, I just want to say, love you guys.
Love y'all. Have a great night.